Okay, a little update on the cabbage. Kind of plowing and then smoothing back out the middles, but on the drive rows of the cabbage. They're getting close in places. They're not as an overall ready yet, but they're getting close enough. I think we could go through and pick a few here and there. So getting close on that, so I'm getting these drive rows cleaned up and smoothed out. We probably won't have to do this again. The green cabbage variety is Cheers, and the purple cabbage is Red Jewel. The purple does not get as big as the green, but I will show you what they look like. And the cabbage will just continue to grow and grow. It's almost the middle of November. The peak time is going to be Christmas, New Year's time, so that's a whole nother month or more. So we just pick the cabbage as we need it, so the rest of it just continues to grow and get bigger and bigger. So by the end of the season, the cabbage is bigger than when we start, but we try to wait till it's big enough to start so we can keep our same price. But the crop looks good, and it's we don't get any really hard freezes. We should have plenty up until New Year's. If you'll remember back in the late summer, I told you we skipped 3 rows right here. This little do-all is a 2-row, so I have to make 2 passes. But I skipped 3 rows to give us plenty of room for the trailers to pull down in between here. All right, let's go look at cabbage a little bit. All right, here's one that's big enough to pick. Tell by my hand. The head's pretty big, solid. It's big enough. But you look right here beside it, that one's right on the end of the row. That one's definitely small. I would say most of them are about that size. You're still gonna have some like this. That size is probably gonna be ready in about a week, I would bet. If you'll notice, there's not hardly any bug holes. I've had to spray insecticide every 7 to 10 days since we planted them. If I didn't, they would be full of bug holes. Like this. Here's a little bit on that one leaf. Saw my videos last year, I showed you some pretty bad bug damage on some of the cabbage that we planted first, and most of it didn't survive, but the little bit that did, we didn't spray it because there wasn't enough to spray until we replanted, and those leaves were just eaten alive, probably 100 holes in each plant. So you have to spray them regularly, or you'll be disappointed. Once those leaves have holes in them, the holes don't go away. Now, a lot of times we sell the whole plant because these guys that are reselling like to get the whole thing. If you're just cutting the head out, the holes in the leaves won't matter. All right, the purple's on the outside of the field. Here is one that's probably about average size. It's gonna be probably 2/3 the size of the green heads of cabbage. It's a pretty good size one there. Of course, they'll get bigger. That's pretty small, but they look pretty. Not a big a demand on the purple, just something different to have. All right, just a little update, quick video, let you know how the cabbage was coming once we really start harvesting and loading the trucks and trailers and bins. We'll definitely put out a video on that. So until then, see y'all next time.